Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Thursday, November 20th, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. This is just a reminder that we had and still do actually a long-term buy signal when we settled about 2.5 months ago above 365.65, anticipating 527.87 as a 5 to 8 month objective. We're about 2.5 months into that. Now, the funny thing is I no longer expect 365.65 to act as a long-term support threshold. In fact, it is this rising channel bottom at 388.57 that we find as the kind of the momentum replacement. Bullish momentum remains intact through the rest of the year above 388.57, anticipating, and we don't show it here very well, but anticipating that 527 area as a longer term objective still. So holding above the 388.57 area, we still see 527.87 as likely by the end of Q1. And let's take a look at the daily chart. Same exact formation, 390.20. You can see the range here. Holding above 390.20 will keep that 527.87 level in reach over the next several months. By the end of Q1 would be our expectations. The 2 to 3 week time frame, 2 to 3 week swing traders can buy 390.20 and anticipate 459.43 as an objective, an area to take profits. And also, if you like trading both sides of the market, you can sell short at 459.43. The market can grow tired here for several weeks, fall back to 390.20. We could fill this wedge out for 3 to 5 weeks. If we close above 459.43, we're just another 3 to 5 weeks away from reaching that 527.87 level. And that would then likely, in my opinion, that being a 5-year channel top and all, contain buying pressures on at least a quarterly, if not annual basis. So
if you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Try it all free for 5 days. Cancel at any time.
Bullish above 388.57 through the rest of the year and through Q1, anticipating 527.87 over the next, say, 3 to 5 months. And if over the next few weeks we can close above this 459.43 level, then we should see that 527 within another 3 to 5 weeks. This is kind of our near term, our day trade. 415.83 can contain daily highs. We might actually gap above this. I know NVIDIA had stronger earnings than expected, so that may push this everything higher. We could open above 415.83 today, and if so, we could see 439.20 on an intraday basis. That is a 5/8 upside Fibonacci over the last several weeks extremes, but closing above 415.83 I think is a go with. We have an up pivot here still. I think after all of this consolidation, after testing this 8-month channel bottom at 390.20, closing above 415.83 is a solid 1 to 2 week buy signal up to 459.43, where we can top out on a weekly basis, possibly into later December, and if settled above, once again, would then likely present that 527 area. Where are you as a 3 to 5 week target? We don't have it all on one page. To put everything on one page is just it doesn't make any sense because it looks like one big giant mess. I think that covers the upside pretty well. Let's talk downside. If we do break or open today below 390.20, we do have 374.82 as an intraday objective. If we close today below 390.20, 365.65 is likely tomorrow, Friday. And if we close the week Friday below the rising channel bottom that I show here on the weekly chart at 388.57, and yes, we're adding the 1% violation threshold to this because this exceeds 6 months. On a line study that is greater than 6 months, I like to add a 1% violation threshold. 384.68 is the number on Friday that, if settled at or below, would then usher in what I would consider to be, with present volatility, a 3 to 5 week sell signal down to 308.81. That is a rising 2/3 speed line. You also have a 5/8 Fibonacci in the same vicinity. It looks something like this on the daily chart. We could bottom out there on a monthly, possibly quarterly basis. There is the possibility that longer haul, given these wild swings we've seen on a this is kind of like what I would call a 3 to 6 month swing time horizon, that if we close below 388.57 by that 1% margin, we could, as we continue into the second quarter of 26, find ourselves in the low 200s again. But I would rather take that stair step and not make any strong assumptions in that respect. 308.81 should be given its due respect for its ability to contain monthly, possibly quarterly selling pressures, and from there we can round up again as we move into later Q1. But none of that unless we close below 388.57. Until then, continued weekly settlements above 388.57 will keep 527.87 in reach over the next 3 to 5 months, something like that. Novo Nordisk, we put a stock pick out on that. WickedStocks.com did on Wednesday. You might want to check that out. You can see that for free by going to WickedStocks.com and taking advantage of our 5-day free trial. I'm going to be back tomorrow, of course, with Friday's Tesla report, and you have a great day.